Good morning to all. Myself Dr. Nagaraju. I am working as an associate professor in Department of IT, MLR Institute of Technology. In the last session, we discussed how to create a string. So, in that we discussed two ways of string creation. One is by using string literal and the second one is new operator. What happens if you are create the string by using string literal? For that, we are moving to this topic, string constant pool. What is mean by this string constant pool? After that, we will discuss how to perform comparison of different strings. Now, what is string constant pool? Generally, assume this is my heap area where all the strings are stored. Inside some heap area, some partition is there. Inside the heap area, some separate partition is there. This partition is called string constant pool. What is the need of this partition? First thing, for example, if I create a string like this, string S1 is equal to welcome. Assume my string S1 is equal to welcome. Whenever I create the string by using string literal, the memory is allocated inside the string constant pool and this is referred by S1. Fine. Suppose if I create another string S2 is equal to Java. S2 is equal to Java. Again the process is creation of a string by using string literal. So within the string constant pool, some string is created that is referred by S2. Now finally, string S3 is equal to, suppose if I create again welcome. Now what happened? Here we are created the string by using string literal. Now check, is welcome is available within the string constant pool or not? Yes, the welcome is already available. If it is already available, instead of creating a new memory location, S3 also points to the existing memory location. Now you got it. What is the string constant pool? In the string constant pool, duplicate object creation is not possible. That means if one string is there with one value, more than one string wants to use the same value, all are point to that memory location only. Okay, that is if you are create the string by using string literal. So see this one. In the string literal process, the execution will check the string constant pool. If any object having the same data, if the object is not available, then only create a new object. Now, you have another way of string creation, that is by using new operator process. What is mean by this one? Here you are creating the string like this. Suppose string some S4 is equal to new string of welcome. Anyway, if you are create the string by using new operator, some memory is allotted inside the heap. This is pointed by S4. Assume that already string welcome is created. Remember, even though welcome is created, that is by using string literal and that will be stored in the string constant pool. For each new operator, new memory is allocated. Suppose create one more string S5 is equal to new string of same welcome. Again it will create another memory pointed by S5. Even though it consists of welcome, it also consists of welcome. Now you understand what is the difference between creation of a string by using string literal process and by using new operator process. Simply in string literal process, duplicates are not allowed. Okay, now based on this one, next I will move to comparison of strings. Comparison. So here the comparison of two strings is either based on the content. Content in the sense the data present in the string, or reference. Reference in the sense the address that pointed by the string. That means here we done the comparison based on either the content or based on the reference. Based on the reference. So for that comparison, Java has three methods. The first one is equals of method. Second one is compare to method. Third one is equal to operator. Is equal to operator. Now we will discuss each and every one in detail. First one, equals method. What is mean by equals method? Simply it compare the two strings. For example, consider this is an example. String S1 is equal to Java. Now string S2 is equal to some Python. String S3 is equal to Java. String S4 is equal to some Java. Observe, here I used the uppercase. The first one and the fourth one I used the lowercase. Now string some S5 is equal to new string of suppose Java. Like this I created different strings. Now observe, the equals method returns a boolean value. Boolean value in the sense if the two strings are equal. Here the comparison is based on the content present in the string. Content present in the string. If the two strings are equal, it returns true. Otherwise it returns false. So see, what is the return type? Boolean equals. Here you can write any string parameter, whether string class or string buffer class or string builder class, any one. Now second one is equals ignore case. What is mean by this one? Actually this equals ignore case means both uppercase and lowercase is treated as same. If the letter is same, then it is fine. Upper and lower consider are same. Now S1 dot equals of S2. If you print the statement, what is the output? S1 and S2. Output is false. Now S1 dot equals of S3. Here S1 content is Java, S3 content is also Java, but here J is an uppercase, J is lowercase. So the output is also false. Suppose S1 dot equals ignore case of S3. That means in this situation what they are saying? Ignore the case. Consider both S1 and S2 in terms of letters. So whether it is uppercase or lowercase, here J, here also J. True. A, V, A. Finally the output is true. Now S1 dot equals of S4. S1 is Java, S4 is also Java. Again both are equal. The output is true. And the last one, check this one, S3 dot equals of some S5. Here S3 is the string that is created by using string literal. Inside the memory where S3 is stored inside the string constant pool. Here S5 is created by using new operator. S5 is created by using new operator. Anyway, whether it is inside the string constant pool or outside the constant pool, the equals method just to compare the content. Just to compare the content. Here what is the content? Java. Here what is the content? Java. Obviously, the result is true. Now you got it? This is equals method. So like this you write one program, just to read some set of strings like this in the program and then print the values. Check whether it is true or not by considering the normal case and by considering the ignore case of. Now what is the output? Boolean. It returns either true or false. Next one. Compare to method. Another example is compare to method. It also performs the comparison based on the content. Similar to equals method, it also performs the comparison based on the content of the string. Then what is the difference? Simple thing. In the equals method, it returns a boolean. But in this method, it returns some integer result. What is mean by that particular integer? Assume S1 is one string, S2 is another string. Anyway, the method name is compare to, return type is integer. S1 dot compare to of S2. Assume S1 is equal to any string, take any string. S2 is equal to, now how the comparison S3 is equal to, assume this is some string. S1 dot compare to of S3. How the comparison is happened? First the letter one H, both are compared. How the characters are compared? Every character has some ASCII value. ASCII value, capital A, ASCII value 65, small a, ASCII value 97. So, ASCII value of capital H minus ASCII value of capital H, both are subtracted. What is the value? 0. Fine. Next, A minus A, 0, B minus B, 0, C minus C, 0. Final, the result is 0. Then, Z is my result. 0 in the sense the two strings are equal. Two strings are equal. Next one. For example, S1 dot compare to of S2. Now how the comparison? H minus H, 0. Next to small a minus capital A. Small a ASCII value 97. Capital A ASCII value 65. What is the difference? 32. Whenever you are getting a number other than 0, no need to compare remaining one. Why? Based on this one only you can say the string is not equal. The two strings are not equal. If failure occur at one position, no need to evaluate the remaining things. So, immediately it returns a result of 32. Here this is the positive number. Positive number, I always said how the comparison happened. First string minus second string. If you are getting positive result, in the sense the first string is greater than, see this one, S1 is greater than S2. Now, for example, consider one more string H, or else consider the same string S3 dot compare to of S1. S3 dot compare to of S2. What is S3? H. Or else S3 H instead of this one S2 S3. Take S2 and S3. H minus H, 0. H minus S is this one I will take S2 dot compare to of S3, H minus H0, capital A minus small a, the result is minus 32. The meaning is string 2 is less than string 1. Generally, this comparison is used, this compare to method is used in the sorting process, okay. Along with equals, here also same, compare to ignore case. So, if you are using S2 dot compare to ignore case of all these three strings are equal, it does not consider the case, the case. Clear? Now, the first one and second one, the comparison is based on equals method, based on compare to. Here everything based on the content of the strings. Now, move to third one, is equal to operator. Now, this equal to operator is used to compare the string based on address. So, assume this is my heap memory, this is some partition of heap. What is this one? This is string constant pool. Now, I created a string S1 is equal to welcome. So, S1 welcome is created. Now, like this. Create another string. String S2 is equal to Java. So, S2 is created. Now, string S3 is equal to same welcome. Now, you know the procedure already. S3 also points to the same existing location. Now, string S4 is equal to new string of welcome. Where the memory is created? Here. Outside the string constant pool, this is pointed by S4. Now, string S5 is equal to new string of same welcome. S5 is created here. Okay, like this you can do. Now, S1 is equal to S2. Check. S1 address, S2 address, both are different. The answer is false. The return type is Boolean. S1 is equal to S3. S1 address, S3 address, both are same. The result is true. Now, S1 is equal to S4. What is the answer? False. Why? Even though S1 consists of welcome, S4 also consists of welcome, the equal to operator done the comparison based on address. Even S4 equal to S5, it also result as false. Okay. These are different string comparisons. Now, what we discussed? What is the string constant pool? What is the difference between creation of a string by using string literal and by using new operator? Now, how to perform the string comparison? Either equals method, compare to method. These two methods are used to compare the string based on the content. Now, equal to operator, it is used to compare the string based on address. Okay, this is the end of today's session. Thank you very much.